Hey everyone, welcome back to Sunita's English Adventure. I hope you all are doing amazing. So, if you have watched my last vlog, you know that I have taken a much needed break, attended a family wedding, and then there were no classes, no conversations, no questions, just me time. And guess what? I have manifested this break so hard that universe took it so seriously. You'll get to know about that later. So my laptop stopped working. And yes, it's probably a hardware issue. But because of this, I have not been able to connect to the internet, take classes, and do regular conversations. And the funny thing is that I spoke to Lamika ma'am last time in my last video. You must have seen that. So we spoke about taking break from all these things, and we thought vlogs are a good way to keep on going without burning out. Well, I guess the universe said, you asked for it. Here you go. Now go and vlog. I did ask my husband to fix this, and he did his classic. Okay, I'll figure it out. But let's be real, he's snowed under with a lot of work these days because he's into politics. So I don't think it is happening anytime soon. Meanwhile, you have to bear with me and enjoy my vlogs. I'll keep on creating. The show must go on, right? Also, a quick apology to everyone who has emailed me for conversation sessions, but I'm really sorry I'm not able to take any conversations at the moment because of my laptop issue. So it might take a little time to get things sorted. Till then, please wait and please bear with me. And now I'm off to group discussions that I've been conducting for 5 students actually, and that I have to take on WhatsApp these days. The show must go on. So I'll catch you later. So I've just wrapped my discussion for the day, and this was actually our third group discussion together. We've already talked about many interesting topics like, is AI making us smarter or lazier, influencers or experts, who should we trust more? And today's discussion was about financial literacy. So that was definitely very engaging, and everyone participated so actively. The conversation was genuinely worthwhile, I must say. And one of my group members, Vani, she motivated me a lot today. She stood out in the conversation today, in the discussion today. And see what I'm eating right now. I really, oh my God, it all spilled down. So see, I don't know what do we call this in English, but I think in Hindi we call it Ramdana, if I'm not wrong. I really love it. It has sweet taste, and usually you get it in the form of prasad in temples. So whenever I offer this to somebody, so everyone would do like this. Like with both ends, everyone would do like this as if they're getting prasad. Not their fault, because people used to have this as prasad, and I have it just like that without any reason. But I really love it. My children also love it. So yes, where I was, I was speaking about one of my group members, Vani. So she really stood out today. She shared some amazing tips about how we can actually teach financial literacy, how we can actually give financial exposure to our kids. So she told us that what she does in her everyday life with her kids, she would ask her kids to get some things done for her, like house chores or some little things, and in exchange of that she would be giving some money to them. So that was really interesting, I must say. And oh, one more thing, Vani also shared one more interesting tip. Like, she would ask her children to compete with each other to see who can save more by the end of the month. And I found that idea so fascinating, I must say. Such a fun and smart way to build money habits early on. And I'm definitely going to try this with my kids too. And one tip from my side. So whenever you go to banks, like whenever parents go to bank, that time, don't ask your children to stay at home and mama and papa are going to bank for money matters and everything. Why don't you take them along with you and let them see the ambience in the bank? How do people deal with each other, deal with authorities over there, right? And they would also have some exposure related to money, related to forms and everything. So that's a great way, I must say. And whenever you count notes, whenever you count currency or maybe coins, that time ask your children to count it for you, right? Then you can definitely recheck it and count it yourself, but you can give this authority, or you can give this opportunity to your kids as well to count it, so that they could also become really curious, and they could also learn about money a little bit over time. And this is how you can create curiosity among your children. Otherwise, if you'll keep them away from all these things all the time, how would they come to know about all these things? How would they get the exposure, even when they're studying all these things theoretically in their colleges or maybe in their schools? But that will not help. Practical knowledge is going to help them more. All right. And you also try to give us some tips and tricks related to money that we can actually implement in our daily lives, and something that we probably didn't hear of. So I'm heading to my kitchen now because it's time to prepare lunch. I'm thinking of preparing something nice today for you guys, just to show you guys. So I'm thinking of preparing bhatki chudkani today, and I'm going to show you, I'm going to share the recipe with you all too, so that if you haven't tried it yet, you can also try and feel the heavenly taste.
And it took me so much time to find this dal for you guys. I decided to make bhatki churkani today, and for that I needed black beans. So first I checked the fridge, it was not there, and then every possible place. Still no luck, and finally I found it for you. Guess what? My mother-in-law had kept it somewhere I would have never thought of. And to top it off, she has placed a polythene bag on the top of it, and so now I'm very carefully taking it out, like really carefully, otherwise, she might just kill me. Just kidding. And here they are, the black beans. They are thick, they look so good, and I can already imagine how delicious the churkani is going to turn out. So in this dal, there is actually a mix of black and yellow beans. So I'm just separating the yellow ones out along with the tiny stones that sneak in sometimes. A little bit of effort, but totally worth it. Once this is done, we'll move ahead with the next steps. So here I have taken a traditional iron cast and we'll let it heat up a bit first. Once it's warm enough, we'll add some mustard oil and let that heat up too. Meanwhile, I have taken one bowl of wheat flour and we are going to roast it nicely until it turns golden brown. So we add flour to thicken the consistency of the dal, and it gives a nice texture and flavor, you know. These black beans are used in so many delicious Pahadi dishes. Just search on YouTube and you'll find so many interesting recipes, and do try them sometime. They taste absolutely amazing. After roasting the flour nicely, I transferred it to another plate, and now I'm going to use the same kadhai for the next step in the recipe. No need to take a new pan. This one already has all the flavor and heat we need. So next I took the same kadhai and added some mustard oil to it. Once the oil heated up, I added a few cumin seeds followed by some freshly crushed garlic and let that sizzle for a bit, and then I added black beans. Now here's the fun part. We will fry the beans until they start cracking and making the chut chut sound. That's when you know it's done just right. After that, I added the roasted flour we prepared earlier along with all the spices, salt, coriander powder, turmeric, and gave it a good mix. Roast everything for a few more minutes and then pour in some hot boiling water. Let it cook and simmer until you get the perfect thick, soupy consistency. And that's it. Your Pahadi style churkani is almost ready. And as some of you might have seen in my previous vlogs, my mother-in-law follows a strict diet. So I'm making a separate dal just for her. For her, I'm using a mix of arhar and moong dal, something light and easy to digest. And a quick reminder for you all, don't forget to hydrate yourself while cooking. We get so caught up in all the chopping, roasting, and running around the kitchen that we totally forget about ourselves. I mean, seriously, you can forget the recipe for a second, but don't forget to drink water. Because in Indian households, we often put everything and everyone first, but hydration is non negotiable, okay? So look at this, a fresh cucumber straight from our kitchen garden, and just see the texture. It's so different from the ones we get in the market, right? So natural and crisp. I'm going to peel it now, and that reminds me, my sister-in-law once showed me a really lovely way to decorate cucumbers for garnishing. Well, we'll use this type of peeler and just grate it in a specific pattern, and look at this design. Isn't it beautiful? So simple, yet it adds such a nice touch to the plate. And yes, while you're working around the house, don't forget yourself. Keep snacking in between, keep your energy up. And look here, our dal is almost done. And now I am off to do some laundry. Yes, the chores don't stop. Also, just look at the weather today. The wind is crazy strong. It feels wild and dramatic, like the mountains are in full on mood today.
So I'm done with preparing my lunch and washing laundry, everything. Now it's already 1 o'clock, and now I have a session with someone. Actually, I'm taking classes. So that lady, she's also very hardworking, and she's trying to manage some time for classes out of her busy schedule. She has twin babies, and somehow she's managing. She has a lot of hopes from me, so I don't want to play with her emotions. And these days, although I'm not able to take classes from my laptop and not able to give the recordings as well, but still we are continuing our classes on WhatsApp. And yes, so let's start, and we'll catch you later.
I had already washed some clothes in the washing machine, but there were a few, like these shirts and some delicate ones, that I washed by hand. Now they are out drying, and since there is a nice breeze today, they should dry up pretty quickly and easily.
Okay, guys, this was it for today's vlog, and I hope you liked it, you enjoyed it, and if you did, don't forget to share it with your friends too, and let them also enjoy the vlog and learn English at the same time. And don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed yet, and we'll meet you tomorrow. And do tell me in the comments section which part of the vlog did you like the most. Thank you so much for watching.